portable fans. They're pretty great. I actually use them a lot. Typically I use them to like blow up inflatable stuff like at the pool. Sometimes I pick up like some mulch or something and I get it all over my driveway. I'll just pick up one of these and just blast it into the grass. I use it pretty often now. Clean my keyboards a lot because they get really dusty around here. Anyways, so I have two portable fans that I want to compare today. I have two of them from two different brands. One is Dyson HushJet Mini Cool and the other one is JisuLife Handheld Fan Ultra 2. So this one is $100 and this one's $90. Well, it's on sale right now for $72, but that may not last forever. I just kind of wanted to compare and kind of see what sort of differences you get for the price and if it's worth getting the name brand versus the maybe one you haven't heard before. Let's go ahead and get these open, see what they're all about. Accessories. There's a lot of accessories. Let's look at the fan first. Okay, it says feel good. I like that. That's very nice. There's the Type-C, there's the little flashlight right here. There's a lanyard slot so you can attach a little wrist strap to it. There's your on and off button and the flashlight button. There's the other power button and your wind speed level adjustment, a little logo there, and that's pretty much it. What else do we get? Okay, we get a little brush, a wide attachment. We get one there for like, you know, blowing up a air mattress or something like that. We get a little carrying bag to put all the stuff in. Very nice. Okay, comes with a little strap that you can attach to it. JisuLife, that's cute. So they didn't just give you a lanyard slot, they gave you something to put in it. I respect that. Type-C to Type-C cable with an adapter in case you don't have the Type-C available. It's about the length of the table. It's about medium, not bad. All right, so that's everything with the JisuLife fan. All right. Let's move on to the Dyson fan. It says unique HushJet air projection. I'm like a little confused when I got the box, like where the front is. I think it's just this, but I don't know. There's like so much text, but I guess, you know, they're just putting it in a bunch of different languages. So that's valid. Maybe this is the front. Leave it up to Dyson to make some weird box. You know what I mean? I'm kind of hyped because I didn't know that Dyson even made like little fans. I've seen like their bigger fans and I always kind of wanted one, but they're really expensive, but I always wanted one because they look sick. There it is. Take a look. That's pretty cute. All right, what else do we get? We get a cable. I think that's a carrying case. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, maybe like a neck strap and like a stand. And a little carrying bag. Whoa, it's really long. Okay, there it is. Even the cable says Dyson, but it's a lot shorter than the other cable. But still a cable, and it doesn't come with the adapter. Not everybody wants a long cable, you know what I mean? There's some other stuff there. There's the user guide and whatever. I guess there's an app for the Dyson fan or something for some reason. Wait a minute. If you got a beard, this might be the one. Making sure what that was. And I think this is just a little stand. You're ready to go. You got your Dyson fan, you got your JisuLife fan, you're good to go. So far, I haven't turned them on yet, but no overly glaring issues I've noticed on either of them. But I do have to say, just like off rip, like right away, it's pretty clear that the JisuLife fan has like more features. Like it has a flashlight, you can charge your phone with it. But the Dyson one, you could tell is like more for people that prefer the style. You know, it comes in pink, it comes with a little stand, comes with a neck strap if that's something that you need. So you can tell it's for just for like two different people. If you need more like utility and you're just more of an all-rounder, then the JisuLife's probably pretty good. But with the Dyson fan, I think it's more of a style thing, but I like it. It's cute. I like the Dyson fan, surprisingly. And the JisuLife fan, I think I've already had a couple of these and they've just been awesome. First one, Dyson fan. I'm just gonna figure out what it does. It rotates up on the top all the way around. It does a rotate, and when you have it like rotated like this, it points straight out, or you can have a little bit of a curve to it. So you can point it like this, or you can use it in your neck strap like this, and it'll blow some air on your chin. I guess I'll just turn it on. It's going. It's really not doing much, but I think there's 5 speed settings on it, looks like, so let's turn up the juice. It's a little loud, but it's nice. And that's it. Dyson fan. Pretty cool. It works. It's a fan. Now we're gonna move on to the JisuLife fan and see what that one can do. It's got a light, so that you can turn the flashlight on. Or there. Okay, there's different brightness levels. Looks like it also has like an emergency signal or whatever, in case you get lost. That might be SOS maybe. I have attached the lanyard. There's also a screen on it. You can see right there. So like they said, it has 100 wind speed level adjustments, so. So 100 distinct wind speed levels, so you can literally just click it one click at a time. And then there's the battery percentage too. It's a portable battery as well. All right, so I got one end plugged into the fan. I got the other end here. I got an iPhone that needs a charging. Luckily, I brought my Jisu fan in my backpack while hiking, so now my phone won't die. There it is, charging, 84%. Not bad, dude. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, let's be honest. We're going to keep testing these even further for the fact that the JisuLife fan is cheaper than the other one. It does seem to provide more features. You can charge your phone, and it's got a flashlight, and it's got a lot more wind speed level adjustments. But, you know, it is a little bit heavier, maybe slightly less convenient if you'd prefer the neck strap or something like that, and you don't want to hold it. Just raw mechanics before we even test the performance. I would say JisuLife fan has done pretty good so far. I want to test the max wind speed on both just to kind of see how fast it can really go. Let's get the wind speed meter. I guess I'll check the minimum wind speed. This is just on the small setting. What are we looking at there? All right, so the lowest setting goes about 4 miles an hour. Let's go ahead and crank it up. So we're looking at about 10.5 miles per hour at max speed. Now let's take a look at the JisuLife fan, see what the slow speed gets you. What are we looking at there? 5.3 miles per hour on the 1%. And then I'm just gonna keep scrolling up and you guys can just watch it go till we get to 100. I think it's at 100. So I think the Dyson fan was what, 10 miles per hour at max speed. This one was 20, so it's double the power at max fan. So if you're looking for max fan, you're looking for real utility, not just a little breeze. You're looking for a real fan. Definitely JisuLife wins the wind speed test, I'd say. But if you're just looking for a nice gentle breeze on a Tuesday evening while you're walking through the park with all your nice drip on, then maybe maybe the cute little pink Dyson fan would be the move. It's up to you. All right, so we're gonna do an airflow width test. I got a variety of my kid's most treasured toys. She loves the smaller ones the most. They're her babies. Everyone take a look at the babies. Yes, you're part of this now. Essentially, we're just gonna turn it on and then I'm just gonna blow this and you can see like how wide the air path is based on how many toys kind of get removed here. And then we'll do the same thing on the Jisu fan. I'm gonna turn it up to max power. One more time, all the way over here, just to see. It looked like it removed like 2, maybe 3 toys. Okay, it's really not that strong. It kind of almost doesn't even. Okay. So that's the width, pretty narrow. It's about as wide as this. It doesn't really go out much farther. All right, it may have gotten like one more there. Let's try again over here, right in the middle, just like the last one. Okay, it's a little bit wider. It's a little bit wider in default. It's still the same, although clearly this one's just more powerful in general. There you go, airflow width test. This one, a tiny bit wider, not by very much. This doesn't really make the airflow any wider. In fact, it looks like it does restrict its path just a tiny little bit. But overall, it did beat it by about 1/2 to 1 toy. So, you know, airflow width. I think JisuLife still wins, but just by a little bit. They're both still pretty good. I would say this one obviously just has a lot more power in the flow. When it comes to width, they're almost the same. Maybe this one wins just by a little bit. Now let's go ahead and do a temperature test. All right, so let's go ahead and pour water into all 4. I want to do them all at the same time actually, so that all the temperatures are the same all the way around. Try to get the amounts as close as possible also. This is very precarious. We are in the danger zone now, my friends. I guess, do I really need 2 constants? I probably could have just used 1. That looks about right. Let's get the temperature of the water real quick. 179.2. Just get it again real quick. 175, 171. So they're all roughly the same, around 170 range. So I'm going to go ahead and run these fans for a few minutes on each one and see how well it can do cooling. I'm just going to go ahead and say that they're both at 170, and we'll see how low we can get it on each one. And I'm just going to turn them both to max speed. Stop it. Okay, I have to put something heavy behind this. They're both running full speed. Now we just wait like 2-3 minutes and see what it does. All right, we'll do a quick check on the temperature here. Our one that's not getting blown around at all really is this one, so it's probably the hottest. It's at 163.5. This one over here is at 146.4. And this one, 141.8. So already it's about a 5-degree temperature difference, which is not that huge, but we'll keep on going. But like it, just in general, the fan has cooled down the water like, I'd say at least like 12 degrees, 12 to 15 degrees. So that's not bad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there and compare the results. So we'll grab the temperature real quick of the Dyson. It's 136.7. We'll grab the JisuLife, and it's 132.6. And we'll grab the hot one, and that one's 149.1. They both cooled pretty well, surprisingly. I guess there's maybe a bit of a better way that I could have tested it, but overall I would say that they're both pretty effective fans when it comes to actually dissipating heat. They both did really well. Obviously the Jisu fan has a much stronger power. It literally yeeted across the tech review desk as I turned it on. You know, I would say obviously because it had literal recoil, JisuLife won here by a couple degrees, but to be honest, Dyson fan still held up here. So I'd say they're both pretty good when it comes to heat dissipation. The battery running that entire time, before it was at 44%, now it's at 25% running that entire time. It was about 8 to 9 minutes or so running at full speed. And then the Dyson fan is also, it's not really any way to check the battery level without plugging it in. It was at 1 bar and it was still alive after running it straight for like 10 minutes. So speaking of battery life, the JisuLife fan has a 9,000 milliamp hour battery and the Dyson fan has a 5,000. It's a little bit less than double the power on this one, but you know, because it's a portable battery, you charge your phone with it, it does make sense. They pretty much can both fit in your pocket. Personally, like the JisuLife fan fits. Dyson fan is a bit longer, but like I said, it comes with a neck strap and it does fit in your pocket just in general. The JisuLife fan, right, you can blow up inflatables with it, blow up an air mattress. You got a flashlight, you got a SOS warning for you know, survival, sort of hiking, camping, whatever. You got the portable battery aspect and 100 different wind speeds, and this thing's got some kick to the actual fan. It's more than just a portable fan. It's got a lot of other really cool stuff too. So if you're looking for like a real utility tool, JisuLife I feel like definitely won here. But I do want to give just a special shout out to Dyson for comparing them. I know, to be fair, this is priced a little bit higher, so it's fair to compare these. I still think this is a really cute little fan. That's why I got the pink one, and I like that you can point it right up and it comes with a little neck strap. It's cute, it's functional, it's just not a portable battery, it's not a flashlight, it's not a survival tool, it's just a portable fan. So if you're looking for just a portable fan, look no further. If you're looking to save a few bucks and get a really useful tool for yourself, then the Jisu Handheld Fan Ultra 2 is definitely, to me, the winner because I like the utility of it. Although some people would just like the sleek simpleness of this with a nice name brand. I like them both. I'll use them both, thanks. Anyways, I'll leave a link for them in the description. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching.